السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Don't forget, inshallah, next week we will have quiz on Sunday and on Thursday. For the first group on Sunday and the second group on Tuesday. Tuesday. Yes.
Group 1 or group 2.
As we have said before, the first half and the second half. Now, today, inshallah, we are going to study the past perfect tense and the past continuous tense, and also the passive forms of these two tenses. Yes? At first, we will deal with this exercise, page 24. Had you heard it before? So from the title, it is an exercise on the past perfect. It is an exercise on the past perfect. What is the meaning of the past perfect? The meaning of the past perfect is past of the past. Now I am not speaking about the past, no, about something earlier, something before the past. So we call it past perfect. So perfect means before. Perfect means before. Yes. Work with a partner. Student A read a statement from your box. Student B answer with the correct response from your box. Student A, student B. Generally, number A, number B. We want to match. The first sentence, I didn't laugh at his joke. I didn't laugh at his joke.
الله يرضى عليك. الرنجة ورقة زي هيك المرة الجاية حنشتغل بالعلامات. طلعنا بالنيوة لقيتها في التسجيل حلوة. كله يعمل صامت، كله يعمل صامت، الله يرضى عنكم. أول وآخر مرة بعد. تفضل. كله يعمل صامت.
Inshallah, this exercise will deal with the past perfect tense. Student A and student B. Number 1, I didn't laugh at his joke. The response is, why? Had you heard it before? Why? Had you heard it before? So here I use had you heard for the past of the past, the past perfect. So why didn't you laugh at his joke? Maybe because you had heard it before telling you about the joke. Yes. So this is number 1. Now, were you surprised? This is an adjective, past participle adjective. Were you surprised by the ending of the film? By the ending of the film, were you surprised?
No.
No.
I read the book, so
No, I had read it. I had read the book. So I already knew the story. So this film is used as a book. So the writer had read the book before. So he said, no, I had read the book before. It means had read before. I had read the book. So I already knew the story. Number 3. I went to the airport, but I couldn't get on the plane. Get on the plane. So he went to the airport, but he couldn't get on the plane. Why? Because why? Had you left
your passport at home.
Had you left it? Had you left your passport at home? Had you left your passport at home? Yes, Number 4. I was homesick. Missed my country. Missed my town. I was homesick the whole time I was living in France. All the time I was in France, I was homesick.
That's
Huh?
really
I'm
sad.
waiting for returning back to my country.
That's really sad.
So that's really sad. That's really sad. Had you never lived abroad before? Really? Had you never lived? Had you never lived? Past of the past. Past of the past. Before that, had you never lived abroad before? Number 5. The hotel where we stayed on holiday was awful. Again, the hotel where we stayed on holiday was awful, was bad. The hotel was bad. That's a pity. That's a pity. Something sad. Hadn't you stayed there before? Hadn't you stayed there before? Hadn't, and stayed. So this is past of the past. Number 6. I met my girlfriend's parents for the first time last Sunday. Again, I met my girlfriend's parents. This is apostrophe S for position. For the first time last Sunday.
Really,
Because we have last Sunday, we have what? Met. So,
Really, I thought you'd met.
really? I thought you had met them before. I thought of something before. What is something? Had met them before. Had met the past of the past of thought. Thought in the past, but had met before it. Something before something. The last one, number 7. My grandfather had 2 sons from his first marriage. My grandfather had, in the past, had 2 sons from his first marriage. Really? I didn't know he'd been married before. It's the first time I knew he is married. So, really? I thought, really, I didn't know in the past, something before, he'd been married, had been married before. After this quick introduction, I want you to work in pairs. But before working in pairs, I want someone to read number A and number 1.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't like at his joke. Why had you heard it before?
But here A and here B. I want to change the voice again.
Yes. I didn't laugh at his joke. Why?
At his joke.
joke, yes.
When I have a full stop, it means like this. My voice
Right.
come down. I didn't laugh at his joke. If I have a question mark, it will be rising. Why? Why? And here, if the question is yes, no question, it will be rising. If it is WH questions, it will be falling. Yes. So, again, yes.
I didn't laugh at his joke. Why had you heard it before?
Had you heard it before? 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 Yes. So here is rising. Why? Because it is yes/no question. Thank you. Number 2. Yes.
Were you surprised by the ending of the film? No, I had read the book, so I already know the story.
3.
I went to the airport, but I couldn't get on the plane. Why? Had you left your passport at home?
Had you left your passport at home? Home? Yes.
I was homesick.
Homesick.
Homesick. The whole time I was living in France. That's really sad. Have you ever lived abroad before?
Yes. Next. Someone else? Yes.
The hotel where we stayed on holiday was open. That's a pity. Hadn't you stayed there before?
Yes.
I met my girlfriend's parents for the first time last Sunday. Really? I thought you met them before.
The last one. Yes.
My grandfather has 2 sons from his marriage. Really? I didn't know he'd been married before.
Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Now, after this, we come to the answer again. Again, I want you to work in pairs. Like this. Work in pairs. Yes. 2, in twos. Yes. Now change rules. Change. A, B, now B, A. A, B. Yes. Yes, that's enough. That's enough. Now, is there any question? Yes. Now, the second exercise, discussing grammar. Complete the sentences. Check your answers with a partner. Discuss the differences in meaning. When I arrived at the barbecue, they, and the second one, when I arrived at the barbecue, they. So here, eating. When there is eating, the present participle, I use, yes, past continuous. Was or where? Where. So, when I arrived at the barbecue, they were eating sausages. The second one, when I arrived at the barbecue, they
Have.
why?
Past participle.
Eat it. Had eaten all the sausages. In the first one, what's the difference between the first one and the second one. Here they were eating. So there are some sausages left. I ate with them. They did not finish. Yes, I arrived and joined them. But the second one, they finished eating. I did not eat with them. I did not eat with them. Yes. So they were finished and none left for me. None left for me. I am still hungry. Here, I am still hungry. But here, I ate with them. Why? Because they were eating and here they finished eating. Yes, this is number one. Is it clear?
Yes.
So we have two sentences. Each one has a different meaning. Number two. We thanked our teacher for everything she, the teacher here is a lady, a woman. We thanked our teacher, thanked or thanked? Thanked. Oh, so here, ta. Ta. We thanked our teacher for everything she had or were or was. Was. Why? Was doing. Was doing. To help us pass the test. Thank you, teacher, because you will help us pass the test. Not today, tomorrow, next week. Yes, but here, we thanked our teacher for everything she had. Why had? Because past participle. Had done to help us pass the test. So what's the difference between the first and the second? Yes? The first one,
the first sentence, the action is started in the past and it still continue at present. So the teacher started to help us before the past actions, and it still help us now.
Yes.
But the second sentence, helping started in the past and it finished in the past. So he helped us in the past and it's finished.
Excellent. Excellent. Here, the test is coming. Here, the test finished. Here, we will take the test. But here, we finished the test. We thanked him for something done here. For something coming here. Yes? So, we thanked our teacher for everything she was doing. Inshallah, the exam next week, next month. To help us pass the exam. But here, we thanked our teacher for everything she had done to help us pass the test. Not for you, for the last group who had the test and they succeeded and passed the test. Okay? Yes. Number 3. He told me that something happened now. But now, he told me that they were. Why were? They were staying at the Carlton Hotel. So here, he told us that now we are in this hotel. So they told us that they were in or at this hotel. He told me that they had stayed. So what's the difference? Had stayed at the Carlton Hotel before. So where are they now in the first sentence? They are at the hotel now. Where are they? They are at the hotel now. And here, no. They were in the hotel in the past, but now no. Now they left, yes. So here, because they are there just now, so they told me that they were staying Now they are staying at the hotel. But here, finished. After the visit, after the staying, he told me that he had stayed in the past. Yes. Is it clear? Yeah. So what's the difference again between the first one and the second one? Yes? Someone else? Thank you. At the first one, they are at the hotel. Here, they were at the hotel. At the something finished. Something finished. But here it is incomplete. Yes. Look at number 4. Question. You learn Italian when you went to Italy. When you went to Italy, some sequence. When you went to Italy. When you went to Italy. After going to Italy, did you learn? Why did? Because sequence. Did you learn Italian when you went to Italy? The second one. Learned. Already learned. Had, yes. Had you already learned Italian when you went to Italy? What's the difference? What's the difference? In the first one, did you learn when you were in Italy? When you were in Italy, did you learn Italian? Sequence. But the second one,
After he visited.
not after, before going to Italy. Had you learned Italian? Not when you were there. Sequence. No, something earlier. He went to Italy and he had learned before. He had already learned. So here is the question. Had you already learned before going to Italy? But here, when you went there, did you study there? Yes. So the difference is clear. Why? Because this is sequence, but this is an earlier action. An earlier action before going there. But this after you went there. Is it clear? Yes? Yes. The last one, number 5. Shakespeare write Hamlet. Question. Did, yes, because Shakespeare is the subject. Did Shakespeare write? Yes, he did. He wrote Hamlet. And he wrote many other plays. So here, write. Did you write? But the second one, Hamlet written. When I say written, we can use had or was. What's the difference between was written and had written? Had written when this is a person, but was written when this is an object. So this is passive. Hamlet here is not the subject. If it is the subject, we can say had Shakespeare written. Had Shakespeare written before. But no, here Hamlet is in italic. It is an object. So was, yes. Was Hamlet written by Shakespeare? So this is active and this is passive. This is active question in the past simple, and this is passive question in the past simple. So we call it past simple tense, this one. And this one, past simple passive. Yes? How can we form the passive? With was or were and the past participle. How do we form the past perfect? Had and the past perfect. Had and the past perfect. Yes, had in the past perfect, but in the present perfect, have or has. Here, was or were. Is it clear? Yes. So, again, we will discuss this in writing. Look here. In the first sentence, we use what? Were eating. In the second sentence, had eaten. What does it mean? It means I arrived in the middle of the barbecue. In the middle. They were eating, still eating. So there were still some sausages left for me. I found some sausages for me. I ate them with them. Yes? But here, had eaten, the sausages were finished when I arrived. There were none left for me. They had eaten everything. Nothing left. What do we call this? They ate everything. We say they ate up the meat. Ate up means what? Ate everything and nothing left. Nothing left. But if we say I cut up the paper, I cut up the meat, it means I cut the meat into little pieces. I cut the paper into little pieces. So we have two words. Cut up into little pieces. Ate up, nothing left. Nothing left. They ate everything and nothing left. So here, they were what? They had eaten, it means they ate up everything. Yes? Now, number 2. Again.
She was doing.
When I say was doing, they haven't taken the test yet. The test is coming. They haven't taken it. But when I say had done, they have taken the test and passed it. Passed it. Thank you. Thank you for something happened. For the test that I passed it. Yes? So, was eating, was doing, had done. Finished, unfinished. Yes. Number 3. Were staying and had stayed. When we say were staying, it means they are staying now. They are staying now. But when I say had stayed, they stayed at some time in the past, but not now. Something happened. So were staying and had stayed. A note here, number 3 is an example of the reported speech. When I say I here, we are staying at the hotel. Hello? We are staying at the hotel. Yes. He told me that they were staying. What does it mean? They were staying. They are staying now. But he told me something. So they told me that they were staying at the Carlton Hotel. Yes. But here, when I say had stayed, he told me we stayed there and we left. What did he say? He told me that he had stayed. It means what? It means they stayed at some time in the past. Not now. Yes. Number 4. Did you learn at the time you were in Italy? So when you went to Italy, did you learn? Sequence. But here, Had you already finished learning before going? So here, before going to Italy. Before going to Italy, had learned. But after you go there, you went there, learned. Or did you learn? Question or negative or positive question. All these forms may be in the past simple, past perfect, past continuous. Number 5. Did Shakespeare write? Past event. Past event and finished. But when I say was Hamlet written, the same. Past event, the same. But past simple passive form. Past simple passive. So the same. Shakespeare wrote Hamlet. Hamlet was written by Shakespeare. They are examples of the past simple passive and past simple tense. So this is in the question, past simple tense, and this is past simple passive. So when we say the tense, either in the affirmative, in the negative, in the short answer, in the passive, its use and its form the same. After this, we come to another exercise, simple one. Vocabulary, yes. We have some words connected with 2 branches. The first one is art. Art, something connected with painting, sculpture, picture, portrait. Yes, art. But we say literature, something connected with novel, poetry, drama, poem, poetry, novel, tales, etc. So these words can be used either here or there, and one of them for both of them. So here, painter. So I want to say like this. Art for what? Painter. So painter with art. Author, no. No. Poet, no, not with art. Poem, no. Sculpture, yes, sculpture. An art of cutting. Yes, novel, no. Picture, yes. Brush, yes. Palette, yes. Palette, yes. Chapter, no. Biography, no. Exception, yes, because we go to see, not books, no. Fairy tale, no. Portrait, a picture of a person. A picture of a person. Portrait. I will let you see my portrait on the website. Yes. Play, no. Art gallery, yes. Art gallery. Masterpiece, yes. Novelist, sketch, yes. This is a sketch of what? Of what? Of a tree, of a hut. Sketch. Quick drawing. Yes. Act. No. Pay attention. All these are nouns. They are nouns. Write these nouns because some of them may be a noun and a verb. Now we will look them as nouns. Write these nouns in the correct column. Which noun goes in both columns? A group is here and the other group is here, and we have one for both of them. Now, so a painter finished. Sculpture, picture, brush, palette, exception, portrait, art gallery, masterpiece, sketch. I want someone to read them for the art section. Yes.
Painter, sculpture, picture, brush, palette, exception,
portrait,
art gallery,
masterpiece, sketch. Again,
Yes.
someone else? Yes.
Picture, sculpture, picture, brush, painter, art gallery, exhibition, portrait, masterpiece, sketch.
Yes. Again. Mhm.
Painter, sculpture, picture, brush, palette, exception, portrait, art gallery, masterpiece, sketch.
Yes. So, after dealing with the nouns of art, now with the literature. So when we say the author is something connected with what? With the literature. Author, the writer of the book. Poet, the writer of the poems, of poetry. Here, poem. Poem. Yes. So author, poet, poem,
Novel.
novel. And sorry, chapter 1, chapter 2 in the book. Biography, a book about people, the history of people, the history of Umar ibn Khattab, the history of Muhammad, peace be upon him, a book about the story of the president so and so. Yes, so we call it biography, and the plural biographies. Yes. Fairy tale, the tales which usually begin with once upon a time in the past, once upon a time. Yes. Play what? Yes, of drama. Is it a noun? Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 on the stage. Yes, like Hamlet, when it is on the stage, we say it play. Or when it is in a book, we call it play. And novelist, the writer of the novel. The novelist. So, IST for people. OR for people.
ER.
Yes, ER also. ER for people. Generally. Writer. Tale, tailor. ER or OR. Novel, novelist. Science, scientist. Chemist, chemists for the people. And the last one is act. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 in a play. But if it is a story, chapter 1, chapter 2. Yes, I want someone to read. Yes. Author.
Poet, poem,
Novel.
chapter, biography, fairy tale, play, novelist, art.
Yes. Again. Very good. Yes, you.
Author, poet, poem, novel, chapter, a fairy tale, play, a novelist, and act.
Very good. Excellent. Yes, someone else? Again? Yes, Harazin?
Author, poet, poem, novel, chapter, biography, fairy tale, play, novelist, act.
Yes. Here we say chapter. Yes. So we have one word for both of them. Masterpiece. Masterpiece is for the art and for the literature. Why? Because its translation is connected with either the art or with the literature. Masterpiece of literature, masterpiece of art. So this one is for both of them. So here's the question: which noun goes in both column? Which one? Masterpiece. Masterpiece. So is it clear? Now work in pairs. Work in pairs. Say the first one for whom and the second one for which column. Yes. Yes, answer it in pairs. Yes, ask, is it for art, for literature, and so on. It's in pairs. Raise your voice. Raise your voice. Speak up. Yes, yes, speak in pairs. Speak up. Yes, let me hear you. Higher. Higher. Raise your voice. Yes, thank you. Thank you. So the answer is this one. Who can read? Harzin again.
Art, border, expression,
Sculpture.
sculpture, border, picture, art,
Portrait.
portrait, picture, art, gallery, brush, masterpiece,
Masterpiece.
bath,
Palette.
sketch.
Sketch. Yes, again. First one again. Yes, the first one again. Yes.
Painter, exhibition, sculpture, portrait, picture, art gallery, brush, masterpiece, palette, sketch.
Yes. Again. Again. Someone else again. Reading aloud. I can choose. Yes. I can choose. Yes. This one.
Painter, exhibition, sculpture, portrait, picture, art gallery, brush,
Gallery. Art gallery.
art gallery, brush, masterpiece, palette, and sketch.
Yes. Look here. When we say G, G plus I, J. G plus E, J. G plus Y, J. So the symbol is J. J. Geography. Geology. Geology. J. But if it is without I or E or Y, it is G. Like good, Google, glad, gallery. So if the letter after G, if it is I or E or Y, it is Ij, like this, Ij. But if it is any other verb, any other letter, it it is ga. Ga. Yes? It's clear? So this is gallery. Again, we have another one. If C with I or E or Y, it is sa. It is sa. With any other letter, it is ka. It is ka. So we say ceiling, ceiling, cycle, cycle, but secret, yes, sa. But when we use another letter with it, class, economic, car. So the answer is with G and with C, we call it edge or S. The same. So the I, E, Y with C, sa, with G, ga, edge. The other one, ka or ga. Ka or ga. Just the three. I, E, Y. Ja or sa. Without them, ga or ka. Is it clear? So here, what is it? Ska. Ta. Picture. Sculpture. And masterpiece. CE. Peace. We have also was it? Act. Act. Yes? Clear? Also, because of this, we use also SH. Generally, it is sha. Sha. But CH, it may be, generally, it may be cha or ka. Sometimes it is sha. When we say machine, machine, CH. No, it's CH. Match, catch, chair, chemistry. So with all the scientific words, CH is pronounced ka. For all the scientific words, we use the CH as ka. Chemistry, chrome, chemical, school. In all the scientific words, the CH is ka. With other words, the CH is cha. But sometimes it is sha, like this. Like machine. Sometimes, rarely. SH, like shop, she, sheep. And we have also two words with SU, sha. What are they? Two words just. Sugar and sure. Sugar and sure. The only two words that have SU and we pronounce it sha. Sugar and sure.
Like insurance.
Insurance, the same, sure. Yes. But SU. That's enough. So the H here is cha. Cha. We have cha. Cha. What's it? Ga. Biography. Yes. After this, working in pairs. Working pairs quickly with these.
Yes.
Yes.
poem, masterpiece, novel, novelist, chapter, act, biography.
Thank you very much. Another one? Yes? Yes, thank you very much. Now, the last exercise, simple. These words of the art and of literature can go with some verbs. They can go with read, write, read and write. For what? Read and write for what? For literature, generally. But paint, drew for art. And go to for a place. Place. So we can use these with some words from the last column. But here we want to make this, we want to do this exercise. Complete the sentences with what? With verbs and nouns. Which nouns? Of the previous exercise. So here, Shakespeare. Now verb or noun? Verb. Verb. So Shakespeare. Here. Right or past? Wrote. Yes. Wrote. So here I choose a verb. Why? Because subject, verb. Which verb is correct? Read or write? Right. Yes. Now, Shakespeare wrote many famous space and poems. Plays. So, Shakespeare, in fact, wrote many plays and many poems. The group of poems and also plays. Plays and poems. Number 2. Is it right? Yes. I couldn't put the book down until I had read. So this it means what? Had or would. After had, we say the past participle. After would, infinitive. Yes, both of them, id. Yes? Also we have is. This one. Is for what? Is. And this one? Has. Has what? Past participle. Is. Is a noun or adjective. Or a gerund. Yes. So take care. Now, I couldn't put the book down. I couldn't leave the book. Why? Until I had read the last chapter. Read with the chapter. Something unique with the book, chapter. Number 3. I love reading. Yes. Reading or to read?
Reading.
When I say I love reading, it means I love reading in the present simple generally.
Yes.
Generally, not now. Generally. I love drinking water. Generally, after meals. I love eating chocolate, but not now. No, generally. But when I say I'd like a piece of chocolate, it means now. I'd like water. Now I want water. So when I say I'd like or I'd love, it means now I want something. But if I say like, love, it means generally, not now. Not now. So when I say I love drinking water, I don't want someone to go out and bring me a cup of water. No. I'd like a cup of water. So someone, please bring me a cup of water. Yes? When I say, yes, I'd like or I like. I'd like a cup of water. I'd love a cup of water. I'd like a piece of chocolate. I'd like a piece of, now. But when I say generally, I like, I love. Yes? So here, I love generally. I love reading, about the lives. Lives is the plural of life. Life, lives. I love about the lives of famous people. So I love reading books of famous people. So I always buy, because the lives of people, biography. Yes. Biographies. Yes. Yes. Biographies. Yes. So not singular. It is plural. So I always buy books about famous people. What do we call them? Books of famous people? Biographies. Yes? Biographies. One biography. More than one? Biographies. So can I say I love to read? No. This is generally. Yes. Number 4. Fairy tales. Yes. Often begin with the words once upon a time. Yes. Number 5. My friend's a great artist. What is it? Is it is or apostrophe? Is. So here we can use is and has and what? For the position. Apostrophe. But here it is not apostrophe. It is. So my friend is a great artist. My friend is a great artist. He drew in the past. He drew or painted. He painted. Painted or painted? Painted. Why? After T, the ED is id. Pronounce the ED as id. Painted. Sometimes we can use drew here. My what? My portrait. Yes. Portrait means personal picture. Picture of people. My friend is a great artist. So we say the IST for what? For the jobs of people. ER-O-R-I-S-T. Yes. My friend is a great artist. Ga or ja? Ga. Great. Yes. He painted my portrait, my picture, and it looked. It looked. What it? What ed? Ta. Looked. Not looked. And it looked just like me. Just like me. The same as me. Like me. Yes. Also here I will say something. If I say like this, it is like. So if there is I and consonant and E, we call it a I. Like. And this sight. And this mine. If I have I plus consonant plus E, I pronounce it I, like this. I. Like, sight, mine, nine, fine, mine. Yes. So if it is not I, if it is A, if it is A, I pronounce it A. If it is I pronounce it I, alphabetically. So this A for what? Same, name, came, fame, late, sick. طيب. So if it is A, consonant E, it is A. If it is I, consonant E, I. Sometimes if it is O, consonant E, O, home, home, and phone. So O, consonant E, O. I, consonant E, I. A, consonant E, A. A, I, O. Alphabetically. A, I, O. Yes? Other than this, we can pronounce it differently, but with some exceptions. Yes. A little exception. Yes, here. So here, what is it? Time. Why? I-M-E. Yes? Something like, here, lives. Here, likewise, like. So now, number 6. Is it clear? Yes. Simple, yeah? He drew a quick sketch of the trees. So the teacher drew a quick sketch of the trees. The last one, we went to. So we have verbs and we have nouns. We went to an exhibition of Picasso's paintings and sculptures. So Picasso, he has what? Sculptures and paintings. So he has an exhibition. So we went to the exhibition, to the art gallery, to the place. And this is the answer. This is the answer. So this is the answer. Shakespeare wrote many famous plays and poems. I couldn't put the book down until I had read the last chapter. I love reading about the lives of famous people, so I always buy biographies. Fairy tales often begin with the words "once upon a time." My friend's great artist, he painted or drew my portrait, and it looked just like me. He drew a quick sketch of the trees. We went to the exhibition of Picasso's paintings and sculptures. So we will have a text about Picasso's paintings and sculptures in the following lecture. And we also will study a paragraph or a text about Ernest Hemingway, the writer and the painter. Picasso, Pablo Picasso, and Ernest Hemingway in the following lecture. The last time, this is a summary of the grammar reference. We use had or hadn't for the past perfect in the positive, negative, question, and affirmative. The same for all tenses. I had played. Had he played? I hadn't played. Yes, I had. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.